G'day everybody and welcome to PetesHQ. I'm your host as always, Pete Oz, and we are back in the Pacific Ocean. That can only mean one thing. It is time for another exciting episode of War on the Sea. Now, what I've just done off camera is I have reset everyone's courses, basically because if you remember last episode, we had that little bit of a bug that no one moved on the courses that they were meant to be going on from the previous save. But what I have done is this cargo task force here that has 1,250 of the finest US Marines. I've redirected them from Rennell Island up to Port Moresby. So they have 2,000 supply on board as well. The reason is Rennell has ticked over to our control in the last episode, so I don't think we're going to need any more men on the ground there. So let's also check the situation on Guadalcanal. I mean, there's not much Japanese resistance there. Those guys can mop it up. We have fuel and supplies coming to increase the airfield on Guadalcanal. And then we have to start plans for the invasion of the if we go Florida Islands first. So we'll use Guadalcanal as a staging ground and we'll hop on right on over to the Florida Islands and take them over. But we also need to make sure we have Port Moresby secured and also Milne Bay that we have lost to the Japanese. All right, hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Let's buckle in. It's going to be an exciting one. I just have that feeling. All right, let's speed up time and I'll bring you guys back in. So we survived the night unscathed. It is now day 53. We've had a couple of cargo task forces arrive at their destinations. Cargo 3 has just arrived at Guadalcanal, so we are going to unload all of our cargo, and then we're going to see if we can. Nope, we are insufficient resources. That's fine because we have more fuel on the way. We've got task force 22 with 100 fuel, 2,000 supply, and 100 engineering. We've also landed more supply at Port Moresby. We have more troops coming in as quick as possible, and hopefully they get there very soon. I really want to take troops from Rennell Island. We might do that in a minute. Cargo 2 and 3, you guys need to buddy up. There we go. Let's merge you guys. There we are. Cargo 2. What we will do with Cargo 2 is we will move you guys. Oh, that is a massive trip, isn't it? We'll bring you guys into here. That's right. They can then come behind Rennell Island. Enterprise is on station. She has a cap of wildcats. So nothing really of note to report. So let's speed up time and I will bring you guys back in. During the night, we have had Task Force Charlie here land on station at Guadalcanal, and the handover of Guadalcanal defense from Task Force Bravo has happened. So Task Force Bravo is heading back now to New Hebrides. They're going to have rest and repair, because as you can see, some of these ships have been beaten. So we are we're going to give this task force a bit of a rest and revive, which does leave us guns down in the area, but I think we should be okay. We've survived 2 nights with no Japanese contact. I don't know what the Japanese are cooking up, but this happened last time, and they invaded us in 3 spots. So fingers crossed we have no more sneaky Japanese assaults. All right, let's speed up time once more and bring you guys back in. Task Force Bravo has arrived at New Hebrides and has gone into the docks for repairs. As you can see, they will all be available again in 3 days. That's actually fairly impressive. So we'll get them back out and hunting Japanese ships in due course. Not much to report. It is currently just ticked over midnight. It is day 54. We've had 2 quiet nights in a row. So let's see what this night brings, shall we? Reinforcements have arrived at Port Moresby. So let's get them all unloaded. Into the fight. As you can see, that swings the fight in our favour. So obviously they did not have many troops to drop on these islands. Oh, not islands. It's not really an island. It is a country, New Guinea. But yeah, obviously the Japanese is very, very low on men and material because they really didn't have much. I mean, we've ticked that up into our favour. We don't have many troops left. Let's just leave you up here, shall we? Now, we have spotted quite a number of Japanese float planes in the slot, as well as out here. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to find anything, but we will definitely be keeping our eyes open and our eyes peeled because there is something going on. Yeah, the Japanese are moving ships through. They've got float planes up. They know where our forces are. They've obviously have spotted the fact that Task Force Bravo is no longer at Guadalcanal. So maybe they think that is right for the picking. I don't know. But Task Force Charlie is up for the fight. So we've intercepted a Japanese float plane here over Guadalcanal. As you can see, there is our task force there. Let's select our Kingfisher. And you can attack. No target, of course. Let's attack. There we go. As you can see, here is our task force here in protection of the bay at Guadalcanal, and they have spotted the targets too and have opened up with anti-aircraft fire. The big guns have opened up. How we looking here? Come on, Kingfisher. Do him at will. Alright, let's speed up. You are not doing well against this little Japanese float plane here. He is... because they have no forward guns, you see. So he's got to sort of get behind him, but or even in front of him. It's a battle of the scout planes. If we can push him towards the task force, as you can see down there, they are opening up with anti-aircraft fire. So that could be the strategy here. We'll fill the air with flak and see what transpires here. But this means only one thing. There is Japanese ships in the area that are... so Porter, I want you to come this way, please. Now let's do a bit of a swing. They're all opening up. This is an aggressive amount of flak for one ship. I like it though. We got him. We've snagged him. He is leaking oil. Our float plane can't catch. So we may as well disengage and let him, I suppose, live to fight another day. Dawn has broken on day 55 and we have contact. A 10-ship convoy moving slow, potentially 1 heavy cruiser and 2 light cruisers. I did dispatch Wildcats from Guadalcanal just because there's a float plane that appeared, and it appeared sort of here. So I dispatched the Wildcats to find out what was going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to change their course to here, see what's going on. Enterprise has dispatched Avengers, so they are en route. What we'll also do is New Hebrides, B-17s, get the crews with armor-piercing bombs loaded, and we want them into the area as well. So all aircraft need to be on station. As soon as Enterprise can launch more aircraft. She's going to launch Dauntlesses. So it is all on this morning. On day 55, we have contact. Maybe Task Force Charlie will see some action very soon. I'll bring you guys back in when the action starts. Our Wildcats out of Guadalcanal are first on the scene. Let's have a look and see what we've got. First of all, I just want to navigate away, boys. Yeah, let's just move away. Do we? What do we got? There's a light cruiser, destroyer, cargo. It's cargo ships, mostly cargo ships and light cruisers. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to be bold. We're going to be very, very bold. We're going to try and strafe from the rear, because that has been the advice. So if we can hit this rear targets here with a strafing run, hopefully we can cause some absolute chaos. So what I'll get you guys to do is I'll get you guys to drop down to the deck, please. No, you're right with that. You're fine. I will get you all to form up into one group, because that's just going to make this a lot easier if you are one group, please. So target is going to be this Japanese cargo ship here. I mean, we're just going to get it identified just for something to do while we're waiting. It is not an aircraft. It is not an aircraft. Japanese. I don't want to switch to all. We want... It's not an aircraft carrier. Nippon Maru. It is not a Nippon Maru. It is one of these. Thank you very much. Is it? Yes, it is one of those. Yeah, it's just a destroyer as well. So the fact that they did say that there was a heavy cruiser in this formation was a lie, which is fantastic because, well, what I want you boys to do is I want you guys to slow down to 100 kilometers, please. We're gonna form up on the rear of the task force. And we're going to rip them from bow to stern, hopefully. Alright, where are we with our navigation? That should get us into position. Into optimal firing position. Excellent. And I want you guys to attack. I didn't realise that they would have had to have descended down. That's my fault there. If we go ceasing the attack, but if we... Yep, come on guys, what are we doing? I don't know. Form up. Oh, we may as well start attacking. We'll still hopefully get a good hit on them. They've been spotted anyway. Anti-aircraft fire has started to come up. You can see them here in the background there, swinging down. All right, come on, Wildcats. Let's get it done, shall we? You can hear the engines there. All right, no heroics. That's what we can achieve here. We will switch to our victim. All right, let's have a look and see what brilliance we can pull out here. So this attack is based on the advice we have received. So let's see what we can do. So there's 2 destroyers in the rear, keeping guard, and they are doing a fairly decent job with the anti-aircraft fire here. But these guys are trained professionals, nerves of steel. They're going to fly straight through that anti-aircraft fire. My headphones are really, really loud. Let's turn them down. So, all right, first one's coming in now. Excellent, excellent. Not the greatest of run, but that's not too bad. Explosions there. Oh, we've lost 1 aircraft. Alright, she is. Let's switch to our. Wow, that was a disastrous result. Probably flying over the task force was not the greatest of achievements there. We have lost majority of our wildcats there, but that's all right. Let's form back up. Nope. What the hell happened there? Did they all... Did we lose them all? We did. Wow. And I've just lost the task force. Yeah, we can't see them. We've, oh, there they are. Out there. See? That way. That's a burning Japanese cargo ship. Right there. So let's brake. We'll navigate this way. Need you to increase speed, please. I really can't believe we lost all those wildcats. Wow, that was terrible. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to speed up time and see if we can get back into visual contact with this task force. Contact has been re-established with the Japanese task force, and as you can see, this cargo ship is still alight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward time and see if she succumbs to her injuries. Our Japanese friend never sank, but she has heavy damage and moderate flooding. So those wildcats did the work, but was it worth the 8 aircraft loss? No, it wasn't. But that was just here. So we have Avengers heading in. We've got a Kingfisher in the area. Let's see if we can re-establish contact. And we may have to see. Avengers are going to go after that heavy cruiser. That's not the heavy cruiser, sorry, the light cruiser. That's the big guns of the task force. Unless, actually, you know what? We're going to sink the. No, we're going to sink the cargo ships. They've got the troops and supplies on. That's what's going to keep us bogged down in this conflict. That is what we're going to sink. So, can the Enterprise... Oh, we just... let's redo that, shall we? Task Force E. Can Enterprise launch more aircraft? No. Half an hour and she'll be ready to launch Dauntlesses. So let's see if we can re-establish contact, and we will persecute this task force with vengeance. The Enterprise's Avengers have arrived, and they are hungry for blood. They have heard about the flyboys from the Wasp, and they also want some of that action. So what we're going to do is we're going to go after these cargo ships. There's our cargo ships from earlier, our friend from earlier. She's obviously got the fires under control, but as you can see, she's having a very, very rough time. Alright, so what do we got here? Number 6 is our target for this flight. So that's you guys. You guys over this side, I reckon number 7. And good old number 8 can be your target. Very good, very good. We are going to get our aircraft into position. We will also pull them down and speed them up. Get them to dive down now. It'll just make things a lot easier when we are into position. Were you just under anti-aircraft fire? Could have been. Let's brake. We're going to bring you right across the things here. Alright, so our first wave of Avengers are coming into target here. So we're going to have them come out, come in, and then start their torpedo runs that way. That should be fine. You can see the task force there. They haven't noticed the torpedo planes skimming along the deck as we're going to take out those cargo task ships. Those cargo ships. All right. First round of Avengers is making their turn. We will order them to attack number 7 now. As you can see, they have opened up their bomb bay doors. Not really bombs, but they've opened up the doors. There we go, number 7, you are going to meet a torpedo very, very, very shortly. Alright, our second flight of Avengers has just turned. So we are going to get them to attack number 8. There we go, opening up torpedo bays. Alright, let's have a look. Here we go. The task force has opened up. As you can see, they are concentrating on anti-aircraft fire on the Kingfisher, which is what we wanted. And as I say that, they've opened up on our Avengers, but I think that is a little too late. That was a close one just there. What do we got? Dropped. Torpedoes away. Fish are in the water. Here we go. Oh, she's making moves. There we go. She's gonna get a hit. She's going to turn into them. She's going to turn into them. Oh, we couldn't write this. 2 hits. 2 lovely, lovely hits. 2 misses. We're our next round of Avengers, and we've just lost one. Oh, here they come. Let's look over. 2 down, 2 down. It's a shame. I'm going to get some more hits, though. Oh, it's a dud. Of course it is. Got 1 hit. Where is our other flight of Avengers? They're out here. Let's get you to come in. Alright, we're going to get you onto your own run here. 1 dud. That was a fairly poor result there. We got 4 and 6, don't we? 4's a. That's fine. You are taking the water and have a severe list. You have a decent list too. Now. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to split these guys up here. So you guys will break. You and you form up. You and you form up. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to sort of swap it up a little bit here. So we are going to target 6. Attack. You guys can target this one and attack. So we've split them up. I was going to get them to attack the ones that we'd already hit, but you know what? I just didn't. I just didn't. You can see, look at the fire there. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful sight there. We don't quite have Dauntlesses on the way just yet, but they will be on the way very, very soon. Alright, let's follow these guys in. As you can see, torpedo bays are open. There's the notorious Mark 14 torpedo. We're running at a 75% success rate on this run. Alright, it's early in the morning, not even at 7 AM. These guys would have had a very, very early breakfast, our Avenger pilots. That's if they had had breakfast at all before their flight. Oh, that's a gauntlet and a half, isn't it? Sorry, boys. Drop. Fish away. There we go. As you can see, here they come, steaming in. Where it's going to be complete misses here. Yep. That's frustrating. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Probably would have been better off attacking the ones that we had already attacked. This one's struggling. Screws, I don't even think they're spinning, but nothing to write home about. So that's our Avenger run, done and dusted. We lost a couple of aircraft. You are burning. So what we'll do is we will watch her burn for a little while and see what happens, shall we? We have had some success here. This cargo ship has just sunk. The klaxon has sounded. As you can see, she's filling up with water very, very quickly here in the rear. It won't be long before she adds to the ever-growing tally of Japanese ships at the bottom of the sea. As far as our other friend goes, you can hear the anti-aircraft fire. Ordered our float plane to buzz the task force. She is going down very, very quickly. There we are. Fingers crossed she was full of men and material destined for a fight somewhere, but it is no more. We need to persecute these Japanese task forces to our fullest ability. So what we'll do is we will spool up the retreat and we will get the Dauntlesses into action. The after action report states we only lost 3 aircraft. I could have sworn we lost more than that, but as you can see here, we sunk one Japanese cargo ship for 6,444 tons. The other one has critical damage and moderate flooding. And we gained 1 command point. That was just here. We will keep our Kingfisher on station and see what happens. Dauntlesses are inbound from Enterprise. Can she launch any more aircraft? Not for another 0.4 of an hour. We also have B-17s heading in. They can also take out some cargo ships. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. If you've gotten this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another exciting episode. And I will see everyone on the next one. Bye for now.